All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Play action now. Young. Cops, this is Xavier Leggett. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Well, no gain on the play, just fine for the defense, so they're going to decline the flag and let that play stand. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Play stopped by Damone Clark. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go, set.
Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
60
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's caught for the first. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Young. It is caught left side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. Oh, I don't think so. And he had everyone thinking 6 before they finally get to him and stop that return.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Oh, hey.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Oh, ready? 11. Buggy. Flash. Why, Tony? Good.
From the gun, Stroud. Got his target, it's Tony.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. Spins out of one stop. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on there, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys can have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like the DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Young to throw here on 3rd. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. On the option, they give it to Brooks. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Play stopped by Damone Clark. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Young. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Young throwing here. Connects on the crosser. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers break the tie here in the 1st. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Second quarter all set to begin. And it'll be Cowboys football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 38. Pass caught by Tank Dell. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Tank Dell, the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys tie things 10-10. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Young on the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Now Young. Into traffic, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Hand off here for Brooks. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. On a quick slant, it's Legette. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Again, it's Brooks. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Defense shows blitz. Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, a lot of throws come in his direction, and they come out quickly. Didn't have a lot of time to step in front of them. It really takes great reactionary time, great intuition, spatial awareness to get a pick out of the slot, and he should be applauded for his efforts on that play.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
The give here on second. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Stroud throwing here on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And now it's second down.
Here we go. Look the hot, look the hot. Hey, uno.
Looking to throw, Stroud. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
On the quick, right? Go.
They've got a man in motion.
Hey, uno Mars.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys are on the move here. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. And it's going to be second down. Lone back gets the handoff. Along the sideline inside the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Young back to it after the pick. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Young working from the gun. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
That's complete. Here's Brooks. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Throwing deep for the end zone. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Thought he had a touchdown there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Fits it through the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. All right, set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 1-score game before halftime. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Wow, bringing it out from the back of the end zone here. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Left side, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back for the pick six. You get a pick six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Oh, hey. 19 Texas. Hey, south.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Running left side by Jefferson. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Putting a receiver in motion. First down, Stroud. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers take possession off their 2nd interception of the game.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout.
Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Finds Sanders. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Looking to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. 1st and 10 from the 41. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get it up to the 27. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on.
Here we go.
It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Setting up the running back screen. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Oh, Eric.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He beams one deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
11.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing it again here. He's got a man left. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. All down that time by Jonathan Jones.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. Got all of it, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Brooks. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Play action now, Young. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Young. Rolling left, buying some time. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. They're going for it, Young. He connects downfield on 4th. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. 1st and 10 from the 41. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Running once more with Brooks. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Young looking to throw. He'll get this to Samuel. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Here's Brooks. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Call it a 70-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on 2nd and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles. Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. They're looking to throw. And the defender comes away with it. Jamal Adams with the INT. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Escapes, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Ow, the front. Buggy.
Trying again following the sack. Cut out left. And they get this down to the 28. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Gotta figure out this third down here.
Ow, the slide. What? Why, Tony? Hey.
He's back to throw. Complete to Dell. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Complete to Tank Dell. A 14-yard gain. It's fourth down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys only up by a few. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Here we go, let's go.
He'll throw it. He's got it to his running back. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
They'll try and punch it in. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. They got a handful on the play. Now need a handful more. 5 yards on 2nd and goal.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. With the win all set, Cowboys in victory formation. They take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Likely going to see him take a knee here. Force him to burn a timeout, conserve a little of that clock. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on...